New at 9, memories can be a funny thing. Some remain at the top of our minds.
But as Ben Handelman reports, others may be hidden underneath a squiggly roof. They haven't been thought about in years.
Take one look in any direction. Around our Fox 6 studios, it is clear brown deer is growing.
All told, it's going to be probably a 4-year build out.
Development Director Nate Piotrowski says new apartments, shopping, and restaurants are all on the way.
It's such a huge piece of land. It's at kind of the gateway to brown deer.
No project is bigger than what's being called Riverside Landing. As crews demolish what was once here,
and I said to my husband, oh my God, I have to stop and get a picture of that.
Something unexpected has happened.
And I thought, I haven't thought of that place in years.
As an old facade is revealed, memories have come flooding out.
It never occurred to me that the old Treasure Island roof would still be intact under there.
Discount store Treasure Island opened in the early 1960s, first in Appleton, then in the exploding suburbs of Milwaukee.
They had everything from hardware to underwear.
Cynthia Taylor-Gray says despite not being inside one in decades, her memory has been jogged.
It felt like acres and acres of retail merchandise.
Karen Spinty recalls getting ditched when she went into the clothes.
I remember having to go to the bathroom urgently and not being able to find my mom.
For Lynn Hunsaker, her senses have returned.
I really remember the smell when you first walked in.
Really?
Yes, because it had popcorn and hot dogs.
It's all coming back as the store's look is re-revealed. But for all the clothes and tools and food for sale, there was nothing more recognizable than what was on top.
Shop under the squiggly roof.
Frustrating for an 8-year-old, let me tell you, I spent a lot of time in the book section.
Architect Jim Shields' memories are different than almost everybody else. His parents didn't just drag him to the retailer, his dad's employers designed it. The Milwaukee architecture firm led by Jordan Miller and George Waltz, where Shields' dad worked as a structural engineer, had a number of high-profile projects. From Milwaukee's airport terminal to the downtown post office, it was the firm's decision to go with an untraditional wavy roof for a retailer that may go down as their biggest hit.
It's called folded plate concrete. Normally, concrete is envisioned as a flat slab or a plate, but in this circumstance, they could fold it up and down, and that gave it long span capability.
Branded as the squiggly roof, the design allowed Treasure Island's massive stores to have fewer beams, leading to a wide open floor space.
So this is an almost entirely column-free building. Just every 70 feet you'd have a column.
The shape was so unmistakable, the roof was seen in nearly every ad.
All under the squiggly roof. That was their trademark.
Marissa Howard works with the DeKalb History Center near Atlanta. She notes that Milwaukee design was soon being exported to places like her neck of the woods.
They were absolutely massive. They were like over 200,000 square feet, which to put in perspective is bigger than a Costco.
Known as the Treasury in some states, by the late 70s, the retailers started to struggle through a recession.
They were too big and there's too much competition.
By the 1980s, Treasure Island's run was over. Stores closed, other retailers moved in, and those famous squiggly roofs went away. But if you look close enough, you'll realize those roofs never truly disappeared.
They had to roof over the top of it to keep it from leaking. And so it was really hidden away. You couldn't even see the folded plate from an airplane.
From Appleton, the West Dallas, and Brookfield, a peek behind the buildings reveal the squiggly roofs have been there all along. In Brown Deer, this roof's days are finally numbered.
It's full circle. It definitely is.
A new retailer is set to break ground, one that also got its start in the 60s.
I think the new target will be successful.
Out with the old, in with the new, but those memories aren't as easy to get rid of. Ben Handelman, Fox 6 News.
Ben, thank you. Treasure Island's squiggly roof design won awards. It wasn't just this pretty thing, it was really innovative. The store really had a lot going on in other ways. So get this, it had a conveyor belt system to move items seamlessly from the register to the side of the building where you could pull your car right up. And when it started to struggle, it leased space in Atlanta to a new company that was just getting its start or just getting started. You may have heard of that company. Home Depot.
When I think of the conveyor belt, I'm like, that was the precursor to Amazon and all of that,
Yes.
you know, if you think about it. And Ben says the best part of telling the story is hearing your memories. So here's what we're going to do. In a few minutes, we're going to post this story to the Fox 6 News YouTube channel. Once you see it there, comment and tell us your Treasure Island memories. And on your Fox Local app, we've posted even more photos of Treasure Island.
Oh, well, you grew up here. Do you remember going?
I was so small. I just remember the name Treasure Island, and I remember that it was across the street. It was like way out when I was a little kid.
Oh.
But everything was way out for me.
It looks,
Yeah.
but they had everything from hardware to underwear.
To underwear.
Yeah.
It's great looking back.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like, oh, I miss the old days.
So,
I feel so old.
great
but
story,
Yeah,
man.
great job indeed.